What if I told you Premier League dominance isn't just about star power? It's about tactical mastery. Today we're diving deep into the UEFA Champions League clash between Inter Milan and Arsenal, a match that perfectly showcased the widening gap between leagues. While other fixtures like Tottenham, Liverpool and Chelsea also secured wins, none were as tactically fascinating as Arsenal's battle against Inter Milan. Arsenal emerged victorious with a 1-3 scoreline, but the process was far from straightforward. Inter Milan's early equaliser had the game teetering on a knife edge, but Arsenal's set-piece prowess ultimately sealed their fate. Premier League teams are proving they're a class apart, and this match was a prime example. Stick around as we dissect the key moments, tactical nuances, and the growing chasm between the Premier League and the rest. Let's get into it. Arsenal's strategy was clear. Aim for a draw with hopes of a win, and they delivered. However, it wasn't smooth sailing. Inter Milan had their chances, and Arsenal's midfield rotation, featuring 7 changes, made controlling the game in an away setting a challenge. Arsenal took the lead at the 9-minute mark, but Inter responded swiftly with an equaliser by the 17th minute. For much of the game, Arsenal's midfield and defence looked average. Martin Zubimendi appeared exhausted, Christian Mosquera was reckless, and Miles Lewis-Skelly seemed weak. Inter's goal came via a quick attack targeting these vulnerabilities. The score remained 1-1 for a significant stretch, and Inter even had a golden opportunity with a 3-on-1 counter-attack, but their final touch let them down. Arsenal regained the lead through a set-piece, highlighting the Premier League's dominance in this area. Inter Milan, decent at set-pieces in Serie A, were outclassed by Arsenal's precision. Although Arsenal's set-piece tactics weren't as aggressive as in the Premier League, they still delivered the ball to the most dangerous areas. By the 31st minute, Arsenal led 1-2, and Viktor Gyökeres eventually widened the gap. Set-pieces decided the game, and this trend isn't unique to Arsenal. Look at Chelsea and Tottenham this week. They also secured wins through set-pieces. The Champions League standings reflect the Premier League's dominance, with most top spots occupied by its teams. In recent years, other leagues have lacked tactical depth, while the Premier League has continued to evolve. More resources, wealthy investors, and star players flocking to England have widened the quality gap. However, Premier League teams face a significant challenge: fixture congestion, especially during the Christmas period. Martin Zubimendi's recent decline is a prime example. After excelling from August to November, he struggled in December, clearly unaccustomed to the holiday fixtures. Others like Eberechi Eze and Mikel Merino have also dipped in form, but Zubimendi's drop has been most noticeable. As a defensive midfielder, his decline weakened Arsenal's control, allowing Inter Milan to capitalise on their disorganisation. Despite this, Arsenal maintained their draw with hope of winning mentality. They weren't overpowering from the start, and the quality gap wasn't vast, but fixture fatigue prevented them from widening the lead earlier. Premier League teams are so dominant domestically that they often lose steam in Europe. Against Inter, Arsenal had a 52-48 possession rate, focusing on quick attacks to avoid mistakes in controlling the game. Zubimendi's errors highlighted the risks of forcing possession, similar to Manchester City's struggles against counter-attacks. Ending attacks quickly is often safer than risking deadly counters. Rotating Eberechi Eze and Mikel Merino didn't yield positive results as their form dipped noticeably. However, Arsenal's depth has been their strength this season, with players like Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus taking turns to shine. Jesus' second goal felt like the ball was magnetically drawn to him, a mix of skill and luck. His off-the-ball movement sets him apart from Gyökeres, who is more static. Against tight defences, Jesus excels, while Gyökeres is better suited for counter-attacks in the second half. Arsenal currently tops their Champions League group, though this isn't necessarily meaningful since knockout matchups reset. Still, their adaptability under Mikel Arteta has been impressive. Unlike last season's Liverpool, who topped their group but were eliminated quickly, Arsenal have shown tactical flexibility. Arteta's approach varies based on opponents, possession against Forest, tightening up against Manchester United, and he's found the right balance. His foundation is possession-based, but he's among the first to adopt tightening strategies. This season, he's more flexible than Pep Guardiola, who switched to quick transitions but struggles to balance it. Arteta's adaptability suggests he could reach the heights of a treble if he continues refining his tactics. Comparing Johan Cruyff, Pep Guardiola and Mikel Arteta reveals an interesting lineage. Cruyff introduced total football but lacked deeper conceptual theories. Guardiola systematized possession play, pushing it to extremes. Arteta represents the next evolution, categorizing and applying tactics logically for different scenarios. Each generation has its value, and Arteta is shaping the football we see today. If he wins the Premier League and Champions League, he'll undoubtedly join the ranks of football's great thinkers. That's it for today's breakdown. Did Arsenal's performance convince you of their Champions League credentials? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tactical insights and Premier League analysis. Until next time, goodbye.